Alright, guys. So we are day 7, I believe it is. Day 7 in the cut. Let me get this on. And kind of doing this little car talk differently. I'm in the back of my 4Runner. So I am cozied up right now with my Pikachu. And in my bed, just warming up here. It's a chilly night. And I even got my Pikachu freaking sweats on, man. So we're gonna crack open a ghost here. Pink lemonade, so delicious. But yeah. So what's there to talk about? So today's been pretty easy. Honestly, my calories are only at like 1600, 1700. So I got about 18, 19,000, 2,000, sorry. So I got about 400 calories left, and that will be used with probably either 93% ground beef or ground turkey. So yeah, so I will go back to my mom's apartment and heat that up and eat there before I find a good place to park for the night and try to stay warm. Last night got down to 12 degrees, so it got kind of chilly in here. But I don't know, man. I love this lifestyle. I know this lifestyle is probably not for everyone. I even have like my Murloc slippers in here to put on my feet at night. I play World of Warcraft and stuff like that. So, but yeah, today's been pretty chill day. I got up, did the 30 minutes of cardio, fasted, then got all the other stuff I needed to do done today, and then I went and did 45 minutes of cardio outside. And my body, I'll be honest, I was just sore. I was like really tired, and I was just like, I was tired. I didn't sleep too well last night. And I was like, oh man, I might have to make this a rest day. But instead of doing that, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to take a nap and see how I feel. GNC, of course, is closed, so I can't get my pre-workout. So I'm a little upset about that because I love having a beta alanine. But I guess we'll just have to use a Ghost energy drink. It's not the same, but it will do. Like the gym's not even packed right now. When I was here earlier too doing my cardio, there wasn't any new faces. It was just the regulars, and they were even like, man, there's like the gym's dead. I don't know. Like maybe people are waiting for Monday, but it's like, why would you wait for freaking Monday? Like, I don't understand it. I bet people woke up hungover and then hearing about all the crazy news, everything that's going on, and I don't know. I guess people just decided to wimp out today. Like I even had a guy commented that he might watch these videos, so yeah, I'm calling you out. He commented on my Facebook post. He goes, "Yeah, I was gonna go today, but I'm gonna go tomorrow." And I'm just like, or I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'm hungover, and I'm like, "You're already off to a bad bad start. You're already off to a bad start. Get on the grind." I really don't understand the mindset. So I fell in love with the gym. So one of the reasons why I don't take a rest day is because I just love it. It helps my mental health. That's why I didn't really care so much about losing all the fat. I was more of just like, man, I love going in and lifting heavy weights and working out and chilling, and it's fun. It's badass, and I fell in love with it. So that's what I love about it. And if you really start pushing yourself, I had to push myself to go though, right? So it was like it took me a good, I don't know, like 2 months to where then I was like, man, I love this. Like my testosterone started going through the roof, and I'm like, yeah, I freaking love this. I feel great. I just fell in love with the gym, and So if you just like really push yourself to keep going, you'll either fall in love with it or I don't know, man. Maybe it's just not for you. Maybe this grind is just not for you, and you want to go back to just playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure or something like that, you know. But if you're gonna, it's this is the first lift of 2025, pretty much. It's January 1st. You guys will see this on January 2nd. Yeah, I lifted last night at like 11:30 p.m. into midnight into like 1:30 in the morning. So technically that counted as the first lift too as well. Maybe I don't know. I kind of count that as the last lift of 2024. But I'm feeling better today. My muscles aren't feeling any weird or anything. They're just pretty sore. I think I am kind of overtraining in the sense of like how much cardio I'm doing. So I'm gonna cut back a little bit on the cardio. So like tonight, I don't know if I'm gonna do 30 minutes after. I might just do 15, just because I'm about to push. I'm about to do legs and push my legs pretty hard. So I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't even push my legs that hard. Maybe I should just go in, stimulate them, and get out and start the recovery process. Because that's how I'm able to work out almost every day, or work out pretty much every day without a rest day. Is I go in, I work them out, but I don't overwork them, and then I go straight to recovery. Protein, sleep, hydration. Like my calf right now, man, my calf is feeling great. And that started when I started upping the electrolytes. Once I started upping the electrolytes even more, my calf is now loose. It's feeling great. So I am so happy about that. Like how I ran the other night, last night, I ran on the treadmill. Like even the trainer guy that was in here was like, "Oh man, that's amazing." I was like, "Yeah, I feel good right now." So I might have overdone it on the running, just because then I'm gonna do legs today, so my legs were kind of sore. But right now they're feeling good, so we're gonna go in there, stimulate the legs, and then get out and start the recovery. Eat ground turkey, sleep, try to stay warm. I got a couple more blankets in here. I have a heated blanket too, and I have a solar battery system. So I can charge that up at my mom's, and then I can plug my heated blanket into my solar system, and I'll have like a fridge in here. I'll eventually get back to having a fridge, a cooking setup, so like I can cook over here and all that stuff. But this isn't about my living in a vehicle channel. So I do have a channel about that kind of stuff, and that's the Forever Travelers. I haven't really posted much on there lately though. I'm more in love with the gym content and just the gym routine and that kind of stuff. So I started posting on here more about my weight loss. And another thing is too is what I like about it is this is why I tell you guys you should record. So I was looking back on my videos last night when I was doing chest, and I noticed I'm locking my arms out like that, and I don't know that I'm doing that because I'm in there. I'm just trying to excuse my language. I shouldn't be cussing. Um, when I'm in there, I'm trying to just get that weight up and just flex the heck out of my boobies. Just flex them. You know what I mean? You just want to flex them like you got like a face like right between them, and you're just like yeah, trying to suffocate them. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And I didn't even know that I was doing that. And so now that I went back and watched the videos, I was like, oh man, I don't need to go straight out like that. I don't need to lock my elbows like that. I just need to go whew, like this. You know what I mean? You guys know what I mean. If you're an experienced lifter or you've been lifting for a while, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So that's what I'm liking about watching my videos. Like I'm seeing the stuff that I need to change on like my form and that kind of stuff. So, and I'm seeing the results, right? So, which I've been taking like a progress photo every day for the 75 hard challenge, but oh man, for some reason I started getting like weird acid from drinking this energy drink. So, plan is go in there, destroy my legs. Well, not too bad, but do legs, get out, recovery. It's almost 10 o'clock at night. It looks like there's a couple more people showing up and getting in there, so that's good to see. There looks like a couple people in there I haven't seen before, so maybe they're deciding to come later at night. So with my gym anxiety, I've talked about this before. I just don't like when there's too many people around in there, and a lot of that has to do with like my previous jobs that I used to work. So I used to work high clearance security for like government, and then I did a little hospital security. I did asset protection, and I've been assaulted a lot. I've been attacked a lot, so I don't really like being around people. And even though like I know I'm good, like because I can feel like energy, and like if someone's gonna attack me, I know. I just know. I'm almost like a Jedi, but I just don't. And it's just one of those things where my anxiety is always like constantly just so high alert, like watching people's movements. Are they watching me? Or, are they like, oh, look at this guy. Oh, here, look at, um, what's the guy from Family Guy? The son. Look at, is it Chris Griffin? Look at him over here trying to work out. It's just things like that, you know what I mean? And it's stupid, like, because obviously I've lost a lot of weight, but with the body dysphoria, I still see myself as that 320-pound guy with no muscle. Like body dysphoria freaking sucks, man. And I definitely have that. For some reason, I'm getting more congestion. I don't know if it's just cold weather at night or what, but whatever. But yeah, body dysphoria sucks, and I have that pretty bad. So like when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and even though like I see all the muscle I put on and everything, I still look at me and I'm like, I'm not where I want to be. But that's okay. All right. If you ever, and by the way, if you ever live in your car or do this kind of lifestyle that I'm doing right now, make sure you guys have um, a carbon monoxide detector, just because it's easy to get carbon monoxide in your car, especially when you're sleeping in there and someone parks like right next to you. It might seep in. Like it's just easy. So always have a carbon monoxide alarm if you do this lifestyle, by the way. But yeah, let's go ahead and get in there. I'm gonna get warmed up. Not gonna film the warm up session, and then we'll do legs, and then we'll do a pose down session, and back in the car. So let's go ahead and get in there, even though it's really comfortable in here right now, and Pikachu gives the best cuddles. Well, no, my pug gives the best cuddles, but he's with my mom right now. All right, so just gonna be working on leg extensions. Gonna do 160. I'm all warmed up. Alright. So I was doing all this weight on my bulk, so the deficit's definitely taking its effect now. So I'm gonna sit here and spam this for a good 4 sets before I move on. So I'm gonna work on leg curls. So I'll do a set right now. Then I'll probably do about three sets here. Then we'll go to leg press or maybe even squats. So I'm feeling pretty good. I might be able to do squats, but when I'm dieting down, I don't know about squats. It might be just too heavy of a load, just like your mom said. But anyways, so I'm gonna sit here and spam here, and then we'll probably do calves today too. sit here for 3 more sets and then we'll go to calves or leg press. No leg presses. My legs already feel really cooked after doing like 6 sets of leg extensions, like 4 sets of leg curls and all that. So I'm going to move to calves. I'm going to start out lightweight on my calves until I feel how my calf is doing. So just 245s on each side. See how my calf does. Feels good, so I'm gonna sit here and spam this for like 3 or 4 sets. You guys are just gonna be able to see the bottom half for the check. Lock the door. Alright, don't worry, you got the shorts underneath. Whew. Alright. I don't know how good you guys can see, but it might be a little too dark for you guys, but whew. Hopefully it's not too dark for you guys. My legs are pumped. You can start seeing the vein. Oh my gosh. That's so badass, like all the veins. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's so freaking badass, all the veins right there. Kind of, the lighting sucks in here, so. Man, that's so badass, all the veins. It's starting to look a little more defined too. See, this is what I'm talking about. Day 7, I'm starting to see results. Look at that. Check the calves. Oh, that's badass. That vein on my left calf. And then my hurt calf is kind of like... It's freaking badass. But, alright, I'll see you guys in the car. It took me about 50 minutes total for my leg workout. So like I said, you don't need to do too many sets, especially when you're in a deficit and you're just trying to keep the muscle on, not add more muscle on. So just went in there, did a few sets. Well, more than a few sets. I did like, what is that, like so many, I can't even remember. But we did just enough to stimulate the muscle and to not overdo it, right? So then they will be nice and recovered for cardios, and I will be able to hit my legs again in 4 days. Oh my gosh, what is that doing? So I don't know what I just did with my camera, but whatever. So anyways, so yeah, it didn't take long. I mean, 45 minutes to an hour almost. I didn't need to do leg press just because I felt like all my stuff was already pretty good. I felt like my legs were stimulated good enough and all that stuff. So I was like, I don't really need to do. My camera's deciding it does not want to stay up today. So I was like, I don't really need to do anything else. Like, I don't need to do leg presses. They feel pretty good off just the leg curls and whatever the other one was that I did. I can't even freaking remember it right now. So now the plan is to go back to my mom's, eat some just plain ground turkey, maybe with some sugar-free barbecue sauce or like no sugar added ketchup, or even salsa. Sometimes I'll throw salsa in there, maybe some vegetables. And honestly, I'm not even hungry right now, but I'm gonna force myself to eat just to get that protein up more. So I'm probably good right now at 1,600 calories. I could probably end the day, wake up tomorrow, and go until fasted. To be honest, do fasted cardio and everything, but I want to get that protein in for proper recovery. So got to hit those protein goals. Tomorrow, I believe, is arms. So my arms feel pretty good. So that will be no problem to hit arms tomorrow. Fasted cardio, like always. And just same, like this. It's just going to be the same thing. Over and over. Every day now going forward. Hit the gym. Recover. Do my 45 minutes of outside stuff, recover, work on school, work on all the other stuff that I need to get done, and then eat, stay in a calorie deficit. And this is going to be an everyday thing until April, at least. And then when April hits, April 21st, unless I get to that 10% body fat before April, then I'll start the bulk. But I'm going to be in this calorie deficit at least until April 21st, or until I get under that 10% body fat. So this is what I'm going to do every day. Work out, get these videos uploaded, post on TikTok, whatever else I'm doing, and schooling, just keep on grinding. Hey, talking about getting on Grindr. You perverts. I'm talking about grinding. Oh, that's weird. When did my back light come on? Actually kind of looks cool that way. Well, that's weird. My back light came on back there. And then it turned off. What the heck is going on? Halloween has passed. Why is weird things going on right now? Hopefully my mic's still working. I can't tell. But I will know soon enough. But just some other thoughts that are coming through my head. If nothing's going to change unless you make the change. And I've learned that the hard way. Like, I've been trying to lose, I'll be honest with you guys, I've been trying to lose fat since I was 18, man. Like, I would go on these, like, weight loss journeys, and I would just fail every single freaking time. And a lot, too, there was a time there for a while, I was going to the gym consistently. But, man, my testosterone was so low that it was so hard. So I'm so happy being on, like, hormone therapy where it's like they get me at the levels I should be at. I wish I would have done it way back then. I would have got on TRT at freaking 23 years old, man. Oh, saw that coming. You guys are supposed to warn me. But I saw it coming, but you guys didn't warn me, so I caught the camera. But, yeah, I just feel amazing. And I went on, like, so I've done keto before, lost a lot of weight on keto, but then I got skinny fat. So I even lost my calf muscles. Like, my leg muscles and my calf muscles were freaking gone, man. And I got down, the lowest I got down to was 225 on keto, but I was still fat. Like, it was like a skinny fat. It was really weird. So now my 225 will look way crazy different than when I got down to 225 when I was on keto. Because when I was on keto, man, like, I lost all my muscle. So a lot of that was because I wasn't working out. So I was walking a lot. It was when Pokemon Go first came out. I was walking a lot. I wasn't lifting weights, and there was a lot of times where I wouldn't even eat for 3 or 4 days. So I just totally lost all my muscle. But at that time, I wasn't even worried about any muscle or anything like that. And the thing is just being a calorie deficit. Like, so today, say if I really wanted ice cream, I could have ice cream, right? I just had to get a scoop out, weigh it out, or weigh out my serving, or whatever I'm going to eat, or whatever I'm going to have to satisfy me. I got to weigh it all out. And then I'll know. I'll be like, okay, so I'm about to have 350 calories worth of ice cream. So that means the rest of the day I don't really want to have too much carbs. because that's going to be a lot of my carb intake for the day. And I need to get my protein up, so I'm gonna have that ice cream. And you know what's really good is sometimes I'll even have like ice cream and I'll mix it with like a protein shake. So it's almost like it's like a shake but with protein. Like I'll put protein powder in a milkshake. And so it's just stuff like that is like, before I'd get so anal about that stuff, and I'd be like, oh, I can't have sugar, I can't have this, I can't have that, oh man, this sucks, I hate my life. And then I would give up, and then I would just binge eat like crazy. Now I know, like, hey, if I'm gonna have a slice of pizza, I'm gonna freaking get like a thin slice, right? I'm gonna get a thin slice type of pizza, thin crust, and then I'm gonna weigh it out and I'm gonna count it all. Like, for example, if you go and get one slice of pizza from Costco, it's like 700 calories. So I'm going to make sure that that's all counted right, and I'm going to fit it in my macro, and I'm going to fit it in my calorie deficit. And that's all it's to it. Like, you can have those things in moderation and just weigh it out and count it, and you'll be good. But I'm pulling up to my mom's now. So I'm going to go in there and make a mess and get yelled at again for making messes. But go in there, eat some ground turkey, check on my pug, check on my Yorkie. So they're both not doing good, and they're getting close to end of life. So that's one of the reasons, too, I'm hanging around my mom's a lot, because I can't have them in the vehicle and travel with the shape they're in. And I'm just not going to freaking abandon them, man. I'm not going to just leave them somewhere and be like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go travel. I love my dogs too much. They're like they're my babies. They're my fur children. So, freaking camera, man. I gotta figure out a better setup here. So they're my fur babies. You know what I mean? I'm not just gonna leave them random place and then just take off, and then they're gonna be like, oh, where'd my dad go? You know what I mean? That's heartbreaking. And if you ever abandoned like dogs like that or animals, and you're just like one of those people who leave them on the side of the road, I'm not even gonna say what I want to say. I understand if you can't take care of the dog or take care of the animal, but no. Like, there's other places you could take your dogs or animals. I don't know what I'm doing with my settings on my camera right now, so hopefully it's not all messed up. But, so I'm going to head in here, eat, recover, sleep, stay warm, and you guys do the same, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 8. Feeling good. I'm totally going to rock this out and get down to this 10% body fat. I can already feel it, that I'm going to get it, and I'm going to make it happen. And, yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.